Welcome back to Piston Cup 14. How is it going down here from the turbo concept going racing to Piston Cup anyways? That we're already having for such as many more like these things or features like anything that before we just done here in Copper Canyon Speedway. We didn't absolutely making things a little bit done here that eventually two new tracks have been officially added as well. Let's start all the way to the Motor Speedway of the South. Let's just get right here and survive and against 10 laps. So I also that we just completely clicked here that we just completely chosen off. So by going all the way home, that isn't going to be just like this thing anyways. So we got our current track and the time has been set all the way today, and let's just going to be driving sometimes and spawn a car. But looks like to select a vehicle, the menu has changed, has completely making towards like these things. Everything is absolutely coming soon. But looks like we're gonna be using the number 80 Rex Reveler, or probably looks like gonna be using the number 92. So I essentially that we're gonna be using this vehicle anyways. That we're already used of this car. But without further ado, that we're completely using all of these cars already. So let's just gonna be using the Rex Revlo. And I'm probably not sure that I'm using the number 76, I guess. That requires that we're going to be going to California as well. So, here it is. That must be the number 80 as well. And we're just jumping inside to the Pontiac Grand Prix. So, because I sense the vehicle is pretty loud, I guess. And he's always spectating all the way to me. As once he just completely tried to load this game up. So, however, inside of this game, for probably that what I say, 200 miles per hour, perfect for just a rumor of top speed infringements as well. So we're going to be doing for 10 laps, and we're ready to go. So our first lap is going to be in Lieutenant as well, so probably we still have primary controls on it for some sort of a little bit of one thing as well. So make sure you leave a like and subscribe and click that bell that you're already viewed of this video, that you're reaching amount of views, and that friend of this some sort of like these things has just completely gone off until that doesn't get to be rejoining of this game as well. So I hopefully it will be going to be make it all the way itself right there. And I just, since this track was currently so big that look it out of here, that we just probably we look this track some sort of a big like these things. He had just completely rejoined in our first couple of laps. That's just slightly complete. There is a backup spawn that we already have for just like right now over here. So I didn't remember over for many more reasons as well. There's a backup spawn onto your left downside as well. So are even you just trying to use Mcqueen or something? I think we're still going to be good on the wheels. But still, I'm probably making sure that the NASCAR lap times is probably pretty perfect to do so. And then have some sort of a second floor like these rooms as well. I have manually sure that we're still going to be good on wheels for many more laps. If I hear Lightning McQueen, there it is! He's still keeping on racing for sure. I wonder that Andrew Speeder for just a little bit for just only one thing. The Andrew Speed 95 is absolutely might able to go into catching on to me. But I'm so professional in about for this many more times as well. In the terms of a lot of laps that I can see Lightning McQueen from over here. So I'm not going to be for such as a battle over here, but many more reasons that we should be able to do. I won't able to head back into the pits until I just eventually finishing for many more laps without losing speeds. And that's where the regulations is going to be going about. What if that we're just going to be making all the way back into the pits without losing our speeds? Going all the way back into the pits means we just absolutely try to slow down, I guess. And the quick time is over. That we're just going to be making all the way back into the pits. When I see Mcqueen over here for just in front, we've started to get a little bit of battle itself for going on. So I have, since this vehicle is slowing down for whatsoever, and will not subject to making time, that I'm not pretty sure that Lightning Mcqueen is going to be catching up to me. So I'm not pretty sure that we're going to be completely going all the way back here. Not back then. That he's just still going to be following me as well. And unfortunately, he'll be catching up very fast, as quick as possible. We're staying in 200 miles per hour. But don't you see what is going to be going on out here? I'm the random racer over here without spawning Lightning Mcqueen overall for too much. Because I've since, in my friend on the right behind, it was professional too. So he was becoming so specially professional drivers over here. But I have since, we're still going to be having for much more laps overall. Mcqueen is still catching up to me, and he just eventually touching the ground overall. By still losing our speeds, still right behind over here, so and probably we're still going to be getting all the way into the lead over here. So once again, I'll be still keeping an eye on some sort of a him over here as well. So if another driver is going to be joining into the Motor Speedway of the South, looks like we're still having on the battling as well. So we're under maximum attacking of the Motor Speedway of the South itself. So looks like we're still absolutely having for our hands to keep our share like these things. Not things over here that I just say. We're going to be keeping on make some fastest laps of the Speedway of the South, and we're still not going to be very disappointed since that Lightning Mcqueen has just gone spin off. But maybe it's not time to go back into the pits. I may be not sure. That Lightning McQueen is not going to be... I'm so confused about this English for this many more times as well. So, Lightning McQueen is just right behind, not overall. So, essentially we're headed back into the pits. So, looks like battle time is over. But looks like I'll be letting Lightning McQueen for just getting for much more laps. And I eventually, I'm not sure. Andrew Speed 95 is absolutely on our way to get more speed. We jumped off the vehicle, and I'm not sure the vehicle could not be able to be despawned as well. So, we're going to be using the number 43. If it's this Game Pass over here, we're not subject to be deleting a vehicle. So, looks like the retired king of those from one thing as well. So, oh dear. I just see this one friend of this only one thing as the rookie Lightning. Or probably, we're not going to be making tours like these three drivers anyway. So, the main thing is not going to be possibly that we're using for some sort of, for many more things as well. So, let's spawn Todd Marcus as well. We currently spawn the vehicle as well as strip wreckers as well. So, we cannot able to spawn the number 68. Let's spawn for Jimmy Johnson first. It's still coming soon. Cal Weathers is absolutely for his son. So, let's get him on our way to do this when we're going to be driving for just one responsibly. And I sense that we're going to be driving for this. Let's accelerate and make sure it's time to give ourselves a battle. So, when I'm jumping out all the sins, I'm not going to be giving ourselves to do this one time. So, Lightning McQueen is probably still gonna be making up to its catch. So he's still following me or whatsoever. That the video will be eventually going for 15 minutes so long. And I guess we still have a battle of things to do. We have eventually touched the ground for a very hard time as well. So eventually we're gonna be still to give ourselves to go away. We slightly forgot to going inside against Lightning McQueen. Cal Weathers is still going to be manage itself to go on to your left. Now, we still going to be such as going all the way to stay low. And even Lightning McQueen just did there. So, we will absolutely going to be trying to stop talking all the way before the video ends. We didn't have making for many such as more laps until I'll be getting away with it too. So, I guess it will be the last lap. I'm probably not sure this is the last lap. I have since he just left me down off the course. And we're still entering towards into the race. We're still having a little bit good on hands. Battling with Lightning McQueen and Motor Speedway of the South, and McQueen takes it. And Cal Weathers just gonna be making itself. This is a split stream battle. Oh dear. Lightning McQueen just regret it over here. And so you just jump all the way back into the pits as fast as possible. Oh dear. We just eventually nailed it, of course. Until if Lightning McQueen just so, and we guess, he completely left the game as well. But where's the podium? If that definitely does not gonna be seen there either. There must be the garages available into this track feature itself. I'm perfectly very sure we have some sort of a garages, and there's the podium on the side of the track. And that should be going to be the end of this video right now. And that was pretty happy battling from this thing. Cal Weathers versus Lightning McQueen, Rex Reveler, or probably, if you enjoy of this video about for the Piston Cup series, that they just completely jump off of this vehicle, make sure you leave a like and subscribe and click the bell, and the game is linked in the description down below, I guess. And this is going to be Turbo Concept is signing off. That hopefully the game is linked in description down below. Thanks again, and I'll see you NASCAR fans and Piston Cup fans all later.